guys, so this is a bare face, and usually like if I'm taking pictures, oh, excuse my jumper guys, I mean, you know, it's a boob jumper, we have boobs, we're females, yeah. But anyways, so I like to lay down my edges because girl, I'm over 10 weeks post relaxers, so my edges are basically all natural. If you want to get sort of kind of laid edges, then you know, we use this little scarf here. So if I'm gonna be filming or shooting, usually I do like a very natural look, nothing crazy because I'm not a makeup artist, so I just do what works for me. So I usually like to start with this serum. This is the Pearlessence 24K Gold Peptide Infusion Illuminating Facial Serum, and it just kind of gives me like a glow. Okay then, and then I kind of just like to rub it in. Now I'm gonna go in with my Yes to Cucumbers Cooling Moisturizer. I mentioned this in my favorites as well, and because it has like a little rolly thing, I kind of just roll it on my skin. Guys, it literally took me so long to like get set up with filming because I haven't filmed in such a long time, and I feel like when you haven't done something in a long time, it's so easy to forget it. Hopefully this video comes out alright. I haven't been on YouTube in a month. I would say I haven't filmed in like a month, and it's because I have my dissertation for uni, and then after my dissertation I had to like prepare for the exhibition because I'm in art uni, so it was like a whole art project. Yeah, that was stressful. Very stressful. But anyway, this video is not about uni. I just wanted to tell you guys like where I've been. Just take care of yourself. If you have a lot of things to do, like just make it a priority to take care of yourself. And I'm not talking about just like putting on makeup. I mean like make sure you're drinking enough water, getting sleep. Oh my gosh, that's so important. Like taking your vitamins. I think that's why I got sick too, because I wasn't taking any vitamins. Honestly, take care of yourself, because if you don't have your health, then you really don't have anything. I'm just gonna go in with this Blistex now because my lips feel dry. But yeah guys, I had like this sore on my lip. I still have like a little bit of a scar right here, but trust me, it's much better than it looked. Like this whole side of my lip was just swollen. So basically, I think you guys know this, I don't use foundation. I don't know, I just find that using concealers are so much easier for me. So I just go in with Expresso concealer. I'm just literally gonna blend it out. Alright, so I think I have a little bit of uneven canvas, so I'm just gonna highlight with Fawn by e.l.f. Pro Concealer. I think you guys have seen me do this before. Guys, my triangles are never like perfect. Alright guys, ooh. So I'm literally just blending this out. Actually let it sit for a little while, just so I could get a little bit of coverage. And who taught me that? I got it from Jackie, I know. Jackie. And I also love how like radiant my skin looks as well. That is because of the serum that I use. Usually like if I'm shooting myself, I usually have an image in my head of what I want to look like or the look that I'm going for, and then sometimes it just happened during the shoot. For example, if I'm filming in something, I'm more than likely will shoot in it just because camera is up, the lights is up. I'm also just make use of the whole setup. So for example, I took a picture in a jeans jacket. I'm gonna put the picture right here, and I posted it to my Instagram, and honestly that picture just kind of happened from the relaxer update that I shot. I mean, you don't have to be like some professional, you know, photographer to get like good pictures. I think you just have to kind of know like little tips and tricks. That's kind of like what I want to show you guys, so you can just learn how to like finesse the gram if you want to. I got a comment, a lot of people ask me like, I don't think most people realize that I shoot like the majority of my pictures. I think people think that I have this like photographer. But yeah, so now I'm gonna set all of this. Yeah, let's set this bad boy. I used to like just set with a lighter powder underneath my eye, and I realized that when I was taking photos with flash photography, it would just look way too bright. Like in person it wouldn't look bright, but on the camera, when you see those pictures, you just like, nah sis, you need to rearrange your life. So basically what I do now is I mix my two powders. I use medium deep and I mix it with dark profound, and then I set my face with it. So I go in with the light, I dip it, then I go in with the dark, I dip it, and then just so I don't have excess, I dab it on a piece of napkin just so it doesn't be too much. I don't want to. And I just literally just apply it very lightly. You see like how almost like it's barely there. I kind of like that. I don't like it to look too highlighted, guys, because especially like if I'm shooting portraits and like the focus is on my face, I kind of want my skin to all look blended. I don't want it to look like brown and then yellow underneath my eyes. Like, does that make sense? And then if I want it to look a little bit highlighted, I literally just use the yellow one and I go straight down my nose. That doesn't look centered at all. Now I kind of like put the yellow on top of that just to give me a, you know, like a little highlighted effect, but not too much. Alright guys, so I also put it around my smile lines because, you know, I smile a lot or whatever, so when I'm shooting, I don't want those lines to appear. Just stay in your corner, stay in your lane. Nobody asks for you. I just want to go in with a bronzer to kind of like give me some warmth back. I feel like my cheeks, I have no cheeks. Where do my cheeks go? This is actually a blush. This is Swiss Chocolate by MAC. I use it as a bronzer, so I'm just going to use a brush. You see that? Literally, do you see that? Just one thing of this and it goes on. Don't forget your forehead now. My forehead's kind of big. You see that? Don't worry, this is what the bronze is for. You kind of just bronze up that line of demarcation. Tell it to go. That's the only thing, guys. When you hop these little things across your head, you have to kind of like go underneath it and make it blend in with everything else. I think I'm bronze. What do you think? I'm bronze in person, I know that. So I'm just gonna clean up this bronzer. I kind of just like to blend this out with a tapered brush. But yeah, so kind of just blend that out. You see how it gives me a nice little shadow right over here? I like that. Not too much, but just enough. So I have this palette. This is actually the Reloaded Newtrals 2 palette by Makeup Revolution. These two shades right here as a blush on my skin tone. Oh, and girl, this palette was £4, okay? I thought that's pretty good. I'm just gonna use my same bronzing blush and I'm just gonna go in this orange right here. Oh, I love this so much, and it's actually an eyeshadow, but I mean, come on guys, like, you know, you could finesse it. That's what this video is all about, just finessing. If you feel like it's too much, but I like it because it gives me a little something something. Oh, that's a nice, that is a nice glow. Okay guys, so we have our brows on, our highlighter's on, our blush is on. So now I think I'm going to put on some lashes. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Cosmetics with Jordyn Woods, and I think you guys have seen me talk about this before. I like these lashes because it's natural and it's good because I feel like I'm still getting used to wearing lashes. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly pop these bad boys on. Okay, onto my lips, onto my lips. Okay y'all, so let's do something with this hair of mine. I have these two braids, so I'm just gonna take this off. I like to do two braids just because I'm kind of going for like the wet braid out look that I so love to do. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I just take out the braid. So to help me with this whole look, I use the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie and kind of just rub it on the curls. It kind of helps the curls to drop as well. Guys, by the way, my hair is like over 10 weeks post, so we're natural right here, and then we're relaxed down here. Alright guys, so I think we have our wet hair down pack. Now that our makeup's done, our hair is done, time for the outfit. Well, for me, I want it to be about the jewelry that I'm wearing. This is why I took off my sweater. So I guess you just have to figure out, you know, which look you're going for. So I'm just going to use the same topaz to make my skin look a little bit bronze. You see the difference? I see it. Alright, now that my skin actually looks a little bit more awake, I'm going to put on the jewelry now. So I have the jewelry on now, guys, but I also want my skin to look a little bit more shiny. So I'm going to use oil sheen if you want like the wet look, if there's anything else in here. So you see how it kind of gives me like a wet look, you know? Oh. This is the trick, guys. A lot of people think like when you're shooting to get a wet look, you need to be actually like wet. You don't need to be wet. Literally just get some oil sheen and just spray your body, and yeah, it kind of just gives you that whole wet effect. I remember I did this shoot. I shot myself what, like last year. I'm gonna insert a picture, but it kind of, I did the same thing. Okay, y'all, so usually I'm shooting, like if I'm shooting, then I have my face on the screen so I know how it looks. I have a ring light and my camera and 2 soft boxes, and this is just the mess of getting ready. But yeah, so I like this because it actually shows me how I look. And if you have a Canon, then you can just download the software. I think it's called EOS Utility, and it's free and it's easy, and you don't have to buy like a TV screen just to see yourself. So if I'm shooting just pictures or if I'm shooting a video, then there's me. And then behind me is literally just a white wall that literally is just a white wall in my house. If you look up, there's a mirror, but I crop out the mirror just so you don't see that in the frame. And the lighting looks crazy right now. I'm filming on my phone. And that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole get ready with me, how I shoot for Instagram photo shoots. I hope you like the wet look, the gold look, and the nude look. I like it. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.